just opened up the new Buffy the Vampire Slayer deck. For those of you who have watched that, I have a lot of fun decks coming in, but some of them are really weird with the with figuring out which ones, like cups and pentacles, blah blah blah. Like, we have some weird shit that make it really hard to figure out. So I need to like have a little post-it note on the side for that. But this one's pretty easy, so I'm just gonna get into it. It's still hot, literally, from the delivery truck. But one of the funny things that I want to mention right now is I've been having this song repetitively in my head for probably 2 months off and on. And I had it in my head earlier today, and my youngest daughter and her friend that she's on the phone with were both singing it. And that's like, should I stay or should I go? If I go, there will be trouble, and if I stay, it will be double. So, Star, if you stay, you're gonna get fucking drained. If you stay, you're gonna be in the dark. You're gonna be stuck in, like, oof. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna be... You want to come out of this era of feeling like you've been buried, I guess you could say. You've been in the dark. You've been like laying with other people's skeletons in that they have not been able to resolve for way too long. And you are no longer willing to sit there and dwell in the mistakes that other people have made. There was never anything wrong with you. These were all people who were damaged and unhealed, and they did not know how to take care of someone like you. And now you're guarded. For anyone who wants to even like come near you, you're guarded. You have this it's like you see the bad in people first now, whereas before you used to give people the benefit of the doubt and to see the good. Justice on its side. Justice on its side, death, and Nine of Pentacles. The indecision's killing me from that song. One day it's white, next it's black. And justice, that's the scales. This wishy-washy imbalance. You've put an end to that indecision. And that kind of like mentality of helplessness, of waiting for other people to make their moves before you do something with your life. You're like, no, I'm not waiting around anymore. I'm not going to decide on what I'm doing based on other people's status and where they're at in life. I'm going to just keep it moving. And that's what you did right here. This is your own personal wish fulfillment within yourself, not getting it from anyone else. There are going to be people in the shadows that are still masked, still wearing their fake fucking costume, that are going to be sitting and just having to admire you from the shadows, because they are not going to be able to approach you at this level. They feel inadequate. Six of Cups in reverse. You're not missing that old life anymore either. I think you see the truth that it wasn't never really true love. It was never healthy. You don't even miss that anymore. You don't want to go back to that. You see the truth for what it is. That's for damn sure. Eight of Pentacles. Whoo-wee! Hitting all the fucking targets and taking down your enemies while you're putting the men to shame right here. They don't even want to look at what you're doing because they feel so inadequate. Do you see that? He doesn't even want to acknowledge what the fuck she's doing, nor help, nor participate, nor be a teammate. They're just sitting there looking away as if they can't see all the hard work you're doing on yourself to make yourself the badass. They act as if they didn't know how to work in themselves, to self-reflect, to improve, to learn, to grow. Like, you're a fucking moron. You chose not to see because you didn't want to do any of the work yourself. You just want to sit there like a lazy fuck. Wow, that was some angry, irritating energy right there that I just got in. My head is like, my head and neck area are doing this like weird, I don't even know what to think of it. It's a weird sensation going on. Not pain, it's just weird. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. See, this is exactly what you guys were as a couple. They were a reverse Emperor, and they were draining of you of all your fucking resources with the reverse Queen of Pentacles. This is like one of the worst combinations of relationship pairs that I've ever seen. And I'd say you were putting an end to it and moving on in front of this fucker's face, and they didn't even realize it because they're that like blind, voluntarily blind, and stubborn as fuck too with their arms crossed like that. Oh my god, you suck. What's going on with you now, Queen of, now that you've woken the fuck up from this shit, from that old life, outside of you finding your whole everything on your own? Three of Pentacles, you're going to be collaborating with some people that's going to be feeding your intellect, it seems. Feeding your soul purpose right here. Because these people were working together for a combined union, like soul purpose thing. So you might be working, you might be having some people coming up to you. And with this Knight of Chalices, this is potentially someone inside of this work group that you're going to be getting together with or collaborating with. Creative group right here. Something that, whatever is tapping into your heart space, there's someone in that group that also wants to tap into your heart space. So in more ways than one. So they want to make an offering. They think you're cute. You know? That's fun. Let's see what else I can get out of this. But I like that. You might get a text message. King of Pentacles. And in the meantime, the counterpart King of Pentacles, this Emperor in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, they're just going to be still sitting there on the sidelines watching you. Knight of Scythes. They're not even able to have that communication. You're blocking, your energy blocking them from communicating with you. That's for damn sure. They want to talk, they want to let out what they want to let out, but you're too fucking intimidated and they cannot do it. And at that point, they're like, they see you moving on, they see you glowing up, They see you